shall I feast him? What bestow him? For youth is bought more often begged or borrowed. I speak too loud. Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil, and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why, what's the matter? Does he rave?
No, madam, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship will best to have some guard about him, if he do come. For sure the man is tainted in his wits.
Go call him hither. I am as mad as he is. Sad and merry man his seat will be. How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady.
Smilest thou? I have sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady, I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that? If it please the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sonnet is, please one and please all.
Why, how dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to his hands, and command shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed? I should not now come to thee.
God comfort thee! Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy head so oft?
How do you, Malvolio?
At your request, yes, nightingales answer daws.
Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady, Malvolio?
Be not afraid of greatness, 'twas well written.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great, some achieve
What
greatness,
sayest thou?
and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heaven restore thee!
Remember who commanded thy yellow
Thy yellow
stockings.
stockings!
I wish to see thee cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered!
Go to thou art made, if thou desirest to be so.
Am I made?
If not, let me see thee a servant still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of the Count Orsino's return. I could hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where's my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have special care of him. I would not have him miscarried with half of my dowry.
Ha ha! Do you come near me now? No less man than Sir Toby to look to me. This concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose, so that I may be a stubborn to her, for she incites me to that in the letter. Cast thy humble slow, says she. Be opposite with the kinsman, surly with servants. Let thy tongue tang arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. And consequently sets down the manner, has a sad face, a reverend carriage, a slow tongue, and the habit of some sir, no, and so forth. Well, I've limbed her, but it is Jove's doing, and Jove made me thankful. And when she went away just now, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow! Not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow! Why everything adheres together? That no dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no incredulous or unsafe circumstance? What can be said? Nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Well, Jove, not I, is the doer of this, and he is to be thanked.
Ah, where is he? In the name of sanctity, if all the devils of hell be drawn to this land, Legion himself possessed him. Did I speak with him?
Here he is. Here he is.
How is't with you, sir? How is't with you, man?
Go off! I beseech you, let me enjoy my climate. Go.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Do not I tell you, Sir Toby, my lady prays you take a special care of him.
Ha! Does she so?
Go to, please. We must deal gently with him. Let me alone. How do you? Malvolio. How is it with you? What, man? Defy the devil! Consider, he is an enemy to mankind.
Do you know what you say?
Lord, do you speak ill of the devil? Pray God he be not bewitched.
Oh, carry his water for the wise one.
Marry, it shall be done tomorrow morning, if I live.
Am I a mistress?
Oh, Lord, prithee hold thy peace. Do you not see you move him. Let me alone with him.
No way but gentleness. Gently. Gently. Oh, in this rock will not be roughly used.
How now, my bawcock? How dost thou chuck? Come here, come with me. What, man, did not for gravity to play at chariot with Satan? Hang him, foul collier.
Get him to pray, Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
On prayers, mates!
No, I warrant you, he will not hear godliness. Get him to pray.
Go! Hang yourselves all! You are idle, shallow things. I am not in your element. You shall no more hereafter.
Is it even possible?
If this were played upon stage now, I condemn this improbable fiction.
His very genius has taken the infection of the device, man.
Nay, put in the device now, lest it take air and taint.
We shall make him mad indeed.
The house will be quieter.
Come. We will have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already under the belief that he's mad. We may carry it thus, for our pleasure and his penance, until our very pastimes, tired and out of breath, prompt us to have mercy on him, at which time we'll bring the device to bar, and crown thee for a finder of madmen. But see!
More madness for May morning.
Here is the challenge. Lord, there's vinegar and pepper in it. Read it.
It's so salty.
Aye, it is. I warrant you, do but read. Give me.
Youth, whatever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not, nor admire not in my mind why I do call thee so, for I shall give thee no reason for it.
Good, that keeps you from the blow of the law.
Thou comest from the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly, but thou liest in thy throat. But this is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brief, and to exceedingly good sense.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killest me like a villain and a rogue.
Still, you keep on the windy side of the law. Good.
Farewell, and may God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is the better. Therefore look to thyself, thy friend as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguecheek. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll deliver it to him.
Thou may have very fit occasion for it. He is now in some commerce with my lady, and will buy and buy bars.
Go, scope me for at the corner of the orchard like a bumberry, and as soon as thou seest him, draw. And as thou draw, swear horrible, for it oft comes to pass that a terrible oath and a swaggering accent, sharply twanged off, gives manhood more approbation than ever proof itself did earn him. Away!
Nay, let me alone.
For swearing. Now, will I not deliver the letter? For the behavior of the young gentleman gives him out to be of good capacity in breeding. His employment between his lord and my niece confirms no less. Therefore, this letter, being so excellently ignorant, will instill no terror in the youth. You will find it comes from a clodpole. But, sir, I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth, and set upon Aguecheek a most notable report of valor, and drive the gentleman, as I know the youth will aptly receive it, into most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will so fright them both that they will kill each other by the look, like cockatrices.
Oh, here he comes with your niece. Give them weight till he take leave, and presently after.
I will meditate the while on some horrid message for a child.
I've said too much unto a heart of stone, laid mine honor too unchary on. There's something in me that reproves my fault, but such a headstrong, potent fault it is, that it but mocks reproof.
With the same behavior that your passion bears goes on my master's grief.
Here, wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture, refuse it not. It hath no tongue to vex you. And I beseech you, come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me? That I'll deny? That with honor sage may upon asking give.
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How with mine honor may I give to him that which I have given to you?
I will acquit you.
You come again tomorrow. I fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
God save thee, gentlemen.
And you, sir?
That defense thou hast betake thee to it. I know not the nature of the wrongs thou have done him, but thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, tends thee at the orchard end. Dismount thy talk, be yare in thy preparation, for thy assailant has in him quick-witted skill and disposition.
You mistake me, sir. I'm sure no man hath any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very clear and free of any image of offense done to any man.
You will find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, look to thyself. If thou hast any value on thy life, that will take thee defense up.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is a knight, dubbed with unhatched rapier and with carpet consideration, but he is a very devil in private brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced 3, and his incessant at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can be none but the pangs of death and sepulture. Hobnob is his word. Give it or take it.
I will return again to the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter. I have heard of some men that put quarrels purposely on others to taste their valor. Belike, this is a man of that course.
Sir, no. His indignation drives itself from a most competent injury. Therefore, get you on and give him his desire. Back you shall not to the house, unless you undertake that with me, with which as much safety as you might answer him. Therefore, get you on, or strip your sword stark naked, for metal you must, that certain, or forswear to wear iron about you.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to let the knight know what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence and nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Signor Fabian, stay you by this gentleman till my return.
I pray you, do you know this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, even to a mortal arbitration, but nothing with circumstance more.
I pray you, what manner of man is he?
Nothing of that wonderful promise, read by his form, as you are like to find him in proof of his valor. He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, deadly, and fatal officer you are like to find in any part of Valyria. Will you walk towards him? I will make your peace with him if I can.
Oh, I would be much bound to you for it. I am one that had rather go to the priest than to knight. I care not who knows so much of my metal.
Why, man, he's the very devil. I have not seen such a farrago. I had to pass with him, rapier scabbard and all, and he gives me the stuck with a mortal emotion that is inevitable. He pays you as soon as your feet at the ground they step on. They say he has been fencer to the Sophie.
Potsdam, I'll not met with him.
Ah, but he will not now be pacified. Fabian can scarce hold him yonder.
Plague on it, I thought he'd been valiant and so cunning in fence. I'd have seen him damned ere I had challenged him. Let him let the matter slip. I'll give him my horse, great Capulet.
I will do so. Stand here and make a show of it. This will end with the perdition of souls. Mary, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse to take up the quarrel. I have convinced him that he's the
And he is as horribly conceited him and hands and scales of a bear over the fields.
There is no remedy. He will, for his honor's sake, fight you, but he has promised me on supportance of his vow, he shall not hurt you.
Give ground if you see him furious.
Ah, Sir Andrew, there is no remedy. He will, for his honor's sake, have but one bout with you. He cannot by the well avoid it, but he has promised me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, he shall not harm you. Come on to it.
I pray to God he keep his oath.
I do assure you, 'tis against my will.
ha!
Oh.
Take the fuck on me. Sir, why him I for him defy you? What are you? One said that for his love there is yet do more than you have heard him brag to you he will. Nay, but if you mean Undertaker, I am for you.
Good to know. Behold, here come the officers.
On with you, anon.
Put your sword up, please.
Marry will I, for that I promise you. And I'll be as good as my word. But warrant he will carry you easily, and he reigns well.
This is the man. Do thy office.
Antonio, I arrested the suit of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me.
No, sir, no jot. I know your favor well, though now you have no sea cap on your head. Take him away. He knows I know him well.
I must obey. This comes from seeking you. But there is no remedy, I shall answer it. What will you do now? My necessity makes me to ask you for my purse. It grieves me much more for what I cannot do for you than what befalls myself. You stand amazed. Be of comfort.
Come, sir, away.
I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, sir? I know of none. Under my low and lean ability, under your present trouble, I'll lend you something. My having is not much. I'll make division with you. Oh, here's half my coffer.
Will you deny me now? Can my deserts to you lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery. This will make me so unsound a man as to upbraid you of those kindnesses that I have done for you.
I know of none. Nor know I you by voice or any feature. I hate ingratitude in a man more than vainness, babbling, drunkenness, lying, or any taint of vice whose strong corruption inhabits our frail blood.
Oh, heavens themselves!
Come, sir, pray you, go.
Although how foul now to prove this God, thou hast, Sebastian, done good features shame. In nature there is no blemish but the mind. None can be called deformed but the unkind. Virtue is beauty, but the beauty is evil. I am the trunks overfurnished by the devil.
The man goes mad. Away with him.
Leave me off.
Come, sir.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly that he believes himself, so do not I. Prove true. Imagination prove true that I, dear brother, be now taken for you.
Come hither, knight. Come hither, baby. We will whisper over a couplet or two of most sage songs.
I, my brother, no, yet living in my glass, it is him I imitate. Oh, if it prove true, tempests are kind and salt waves fresh in love.
A very dishonest, paltry boy, and more coward than a hare. His dishonesty shows in leaving his friend here, necessity, and denying him, and for his cowards fast Fabian.
A coward, most devout coward, religious in it.
I laughed at him and beat him.
Do cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
And I do not.
Come, let's see the event.
I dare lay any money on it. There'll be nothing yet.
Will you make me believe, sir, that I am not sent for you?
Go to, thou art a foolish fellow. Thou knowest not me.
Well held out in faith. No, I do not know your name, nor am I not sent to you by my lady. To Would you come speak with her? No, your name is not Master Cesario. No, this is not my nose neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I believe, foolish Greek, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Oh, vent my folly. He has heard this word of some great man, and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly. I am afraid this great lubber, the world may prove a cockney. I prithee, ungird thy strangeness and tell me, what shall I vent to my lady? Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
Believe, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee. Without tarry long, thou shalt give worse pain.
Oh, by my troth, thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give fools money get themselves a good report after 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you, there's for thee, and there, are all the people mad? Hold, sir, I'll throw a dagger over the house.
Oh, this will tell my lady straight. I'll be some of your coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir, hold. Nay, let him alone. I'll have another way to work with him, if there be any law in Illyria. Although I did strike him first, yet there's no match for that. Let him go like that. Come on, sir, hold. What wouldst thou now if thou darest tempt me further? Draw thy sword! I'll let you go? Nay, count my own gentleman.
Hold, Toby! On thy life, I charge thee whole!
Imagine!
Will it ever be thus? Ungracious wretch, before the mountains and the barbarious caves, manners never were preached. Out of my sight. You're not offended, dear Cesario. Runes may be gone! Pray, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom, let thy passion sway in this uncivil and thou unjust extent against thy peace. Go with me to my house and hear thee there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up. As thou there mayest smile at this. Thou shalt not choose. But go, he shrewd his soul for me. He started one with heart of mine and thee.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or else I am mad, or else this is a dream. Let fancy still my scent and leave me sleep. Be thus a dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I pray thee. Wouldst thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh, say so, and so be.
I pray, put on this gown. Make him believe thou art Sir Topaz, the curate. Do it quickly. I'll call Sir Toby the whilst.
Well, I'll put it on, and I'll dissemble myself in it. I would I were the first to dissemble such a gown. No, I am not tall enough to play the function well, nor lean enough to be called a good student, but to be called an honest man. A good man goes as honestly to say, a careful man and a great scholar. The competitors enter.
Jove bless thee, Master Parson.
Buenos dias, Satomi. Or, as the old hermit of Prague very wittingly stated without pen and ink to the king's niece of Gorbadoc, that is. And I, being Master Parson, am Master Parson. So what is that but that, and is what is?
Him, Sir Topaz.
What hell I say, peace in this prison.
Knave counterfeits well, a good knave.
Who calls that?
Sir Topaz, the curate, who comes to visit Malvolio the lunatic.
Sir Topaz? Sir Topaz? Good Sir Topaz, go to my lady.
Out! Hyperbolical fiend, how vexest thou this man? Talkest nothing but of ladies.
Well said, Master Parson.
Sir Topaz, never was man thus abused. Good Sir Topaz, do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Fie, thou dishonest Satan! I call thee by thy modest terms, for I am one of those gentle ones that would use the devil himself with courtesy. Sayest thou this house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topaz.
Why? It hath bay windows, transparent as barricadoes, and the clear stones towards the south-north are lustrous as ebony. Yet complainest thou of obstruction?
I'm not mad, Sir Topaz. I say to you, this house is dark.
Madman, thou errest! There's no darkness, I say, but ignorance. And thou art more puzzled than the Egyptians in their fog.
I say, this house is as dark as ignorance, and though ignorance was dark as hell, and I say, never was man thus abused. I'm no more mad than you are. Make the trial of it in any constant question.
What is thy opinion of Pythagoras concerning wild fall?
That the soul of our grandeur might happily inhabit a bird.
And what thinkest thou of this opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, but no way to prove his opinion.
Ah, fare thee well. Hold thy opinion of Pythagoras, ere I will allow of thy wits, and fear to kill a woodcock, lest thou dispose of thy soul like Radam. Fare thee well.
Sir Topaz, Sir Topaz!
My exquisite Sir Topaz.
Nay, I am for all waters.
Thou mightst have done this without thy gown, he sees thee not.
To him in thine own voice, and bring me word how thou findest him. Ah, I would we were well rid of slavery, if he may be conveniently delivered. I would he were, for I am now so far no offence with my niece that I cannot, with any safety, pursue the sport to the upshot. Come by and by to my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how my lady does.
Fool!
My lady is unkind, perdy.
Fool!
Alas, why is she so?
Fool, I say!
She loves another. What ho? Who calls?
Good fool, as thou ever well deserved well at my hand, help me to some light, ink, pen, and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio.
I, good fool.
Alas, sir, how came about your fine wits?
Fool, never was man so notoriously abused. I am as well my wits, fool, as thou art.
Well, you'd be mad indeed if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
They have propertied me, keep me in darkness, send ministers to me, asses, and do all they can to drive me out of my wits.
Ah, advise what you say, Malvolio. The minister is here. Malvolio, Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore. Endeavour thyself to sleep and leave thy vain bibble babble.
Sir Topaz!
Maintain no words with him, good fellow. Who? I, sir. Not I, sir. God bless thee, Sir Topaz. Merriaman, I will.
Fool! Fool! Fool, I say!
Ah, sir! What say you, sir? I am shent for speaking to you.
Good fool, help me to some light and some paper. I am as well in my wits, fool, as any man in Illyria.
Well, a day that you were, sir.
By this hand I am. Good fool, so help me to some light and some ink and some pen and some paper, and convey what I will to set down by my lady. It shall advantage thee ever more than the bearing letter did.
Oh, well, I'll put you to it. But answer me thus, Malvolio. Art thou mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
Believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll never believe you till I see your brains. But I shall fetch you ink and pen and paper.
Fool, quite in the highest degree. I prithee be gone.
Ah, and I am gone, sir, in the none, sir, and I'll be with thee again, in a trice like to old vice, whose need to sustain, who with dagger of laugh cries, aha, to the devil. Adieu, good bad devil.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do see it and feel it, and though 'tis wonder that wraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio then? I could not find out the elephant, yet there he was. There I found this credit that he did range the town to seek me out. Yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with any reason that persuades me to any other trust, but that I am mad. Or else the lady's mad. Yet, if 'twere so, she cannot command her followers, sway her house, take and give back affairs with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing as I perceive she does. There's something in it that is deceivable. But here my lady comes.
Play not this haste of mine. If you mean well, go with me and this holy man into the chantry by, and there, before him, and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live in peace. I shall conceal it well, so we're willing it shall come to know what time we will our celebration keep according to my birth. What do you say?
I'll follow this good man, and go with you, and having sworn good truth, ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly know this is mine. Now, as thou lovest me, let me see the letter.
Good Master Fabian, grant me one other request.
Anything?
Do not desire to see this letter.
Oh, this is to get a dog, and recommend to sign my dog again.
Belonging to the Lady Olivia, friends.
Aye, sir, we all some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes, and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary, the better for thy friends.
Nay, sir, the worse.
How can this be?
Marry, sir, they praise me and make an ass of me. Now, my foes tell me plainly that I am an ass. So by my foes I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends I am thus abused. If conclusions were to be as kisses, if your 4 negatives make 2 affirmatives, then the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Why, this is excellent.
No, sir, though it please you to be one of my friends.
You shall not be the worse for me. There's gold.
Ah, I would make it double dealing, sir, that you could make it another.
Oh, you give me ill counsel.
Oh, put your grace into your pocket just this once. Let your flesh and blood obey it.
Well, I will be so much a sinner as to be a double dealer. There's another.
Primo, secundo, tertio is a good play. And as the old saying is, the third pays for all. The triplex, the tripping measure, or the bells of St. Bennet, if you would, may put you in mind. 1, 2, 3.
You can fool no more money out of me at this throw. But if you will let your lady know that I am here to speak with her, and to bring her along with you, it may awake my bounty further.
Ah, marry, sir. Lullaby to your bounty. I will come again, sir. Sir, I would it that my desire of having is now out of covetousness. But as you say, let your bounty nap, and I shall make it anon.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well. Yet when last I saw it, it was besmeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war. A bobbling vessel was he captain of, for such shallow draught and bulk unprizable, with which such scatful grapple did he make with the most noble bottom of our fleet. That very tongue of fame cried honor on him. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonio that took the Phoenix and her froth and candy. And this is he that did the tiger board when your young nephew Titus lost his lead. Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private grapple did we apprehend him.
He did me kindly, sir, indeed, drew on my side, but in conclusion, for the strange speech upon me, I did not know, but 'twas distraction.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom in terms so bloody and so dear hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names that you give me. Antonio never yet was a thief or a pirate. Though I confess on base and ground, Orsino's enemy, a witchcraft drew me hither. That most ungrateful boy there by your side, from the rude seas enraged and foaming mouth did I redeem, a wreck past hope he was. His life I gave to him, and dare to add my love without retention or restraint. All his in dedication. For his sake did I expose myself pure for his love.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
2 days, sir, and for 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy, did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. But as for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon me. But more of that anon. Take him aside.
What would my lord, but that need not have, wherein Olivia needs some service for. Cesario, you did not keep promise with me.
Madame?
Gracious Olivia!
What do you say, Cesario?
My lord would speak, my duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it be as fat and wholesome to mine ears, howling after music.
Still so cruel?
Still so constant, lord.
What, to perverseness, you uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul the faithfulest offerings that e'er devotion tendered? What shall I do?
Even what it may please, my lord, what shall become him?
Why should I not, had I the heart to do it, like to the Egyptian thief at the point of death, kill what I love, a savage jealousy that sometimes savors nobly. But hear me this, since to you non-regardance cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still, but this your minion, whom I know you love, and by heaven whom I swear I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most drunken, apt, and willing to do you rest, 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than this life, more by all more than e'er I shall love wife. If I do fain, you witnesses above punish my life for tainting of my love.
Alas, it is the basis of thy fear that makes thee strangle thy propriety. Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. Be that thou knowest thou art, and thou art as great as thou fearest. Oh, welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee by reverence, here to unfold what lately we intended to keep in darkness. What reveals before 'tis ripe. What dost thou know hath newly passed between this youth and me?
Here it is, a contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed in the mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by the interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony of this compact, sealed in my function, by my testimony, since when my watch had told me towards my grave I have travelled but 2 hours.
Oh, thou dissembling cub! What wilt thou be when time hath set a grizzle on my case? Or will else thy craft so quickly grow that thine own trip shall be thy overthrow? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
Oh, do not swear. Hold little faith, thou hast too much fear.
For the love of God, a surgeon, send one presently to Sir Toby.
What's the matter?
He has broken my head cross and given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. For the love of God, your help. I had rather than 40 pound that were at home.
Who hath done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario?
Oh, my lord, not I!
Oh, it's like here is. You broke my head for nothing. And that which I did, I was sent on to do by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I bespoke you, Baron, hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. And I think you said nothing by a bloody coxcomb. But here comes Sir Toby halting. You shall hear more. If he had any mean and drink, he would have ticked your other gates like he did.
How now, gentlemen? How is it with you?
Well, that's all I've hurt me. There's the end on it. Saw it? See Dick Surgeon? Saw it?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby, an hour gone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
Then he's a rogue and a passive measure paid. I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him.
I'll help you, Sir Toby, for we shall be dressed together.
Will you help? An asshead, a coxcomb, a knave, a thin-faced knave. Go!
Get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
I am sorry, madame. I have hurt your kinsman. But had it been the brother of my blood, I would have done it with no less wit, and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that perceive I have offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, for the vows we made but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and yet two persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonio! Oh, my dear Antonio, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I have lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Fearest thou that, Antonio?
How have you made the vision of yourself? An apple cleft in two and is no more twain than these two. Which is Sebastian? Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
I never had a brother. How be that deity in my nature of here and everywhere? I had a sister once, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what care you to me? What name? What country? What parentage?
Of Messeling, Sebastian was my father, such as Sebastian was my brother too. So went he suited to his watery tomb. If spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright us.
A spirit I am indeed, in that dimension grossly clad from which the womb I did participate. Were you a woman, as the rest was even, I should let tears fall upon my cheek and say thrice welcome, Down Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow.
And so had mine.
And died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
Oh, that record is locked in my soul. Finished indeed his mortal act the day that made my sister 13 years.
If nothing lets to make us happy both but this, my masculine usurped attire, do not embrace me. Each circumstance of time, place, fortune, do go here and jump, that I am Viola. Wish to confirm, I'll bring thee to a captain in this town, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble count. All the occurrences of my fortune since have been between this lady and this lord.
So comes it, lady, you've been mistook. You would have been contracted to a maid, nor though you owned by my life deceased. You were betrothed to both a maid and a man.
Be not amazed, right noble is his blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all those sayings I will overswear, and those swearings keep his true in soul, doth that orbed continent that severs day from night.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did bring me to shore hath my maiden garments. He upon some action is at Malvolio's suit, a gentleman and follower of my lady's.
Fetch Malvolio hither, he shall enlarge him. Alas, now I remember me. They say, poor gentleman, he's much distract. A most extracting friend of mine own, for remembrance clearly banished his. How does he, sirrah?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub at stave's end, as well as any man in his case may do. Ah, he has writ here a letter for you. I should have given it to you today morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospels, so skills not much when they are delivered.
Open it, read it.
Look to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. Blah, 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 No, I do but read madness. And to read, as a lady would have it, is to read with box.
Prithee, read it in thy right wit.
So I do, Madonna. But his right wits are thus. Therefore, append my princess and give ear.
Read it, you, sirrah.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness, and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet I have the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I long, with the which I doubt not to do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me as you please, I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak of my injury, the madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
This savors not much of distraction.
Bring him hither, Fabian. My lord, so pleased with these things further thought on. Think me as well a sister as a wife. One day shall crowd alliance on it, here at my house and at my common cause.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him, so far against the mettle of your sex, so much beneath your soft and tender breeding. And since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
A sister! You are she.
Is this the madman?
I'm my lord, just the same. Come now, Malvolio.
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. Pray you now, pursue this letter. You must not now deny it as your hand. Write from it if you can, by hand or phrase, to say, 'tis not your seal, nor your invention. You can do none of this. Well, tell me then, and grant it in the modesty of honor, why you have given me such clear lights of favor. They become cross-guarded and smiling, having put on yellow stockings and frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people. Enacting this in an obedient hope, why you have suffered me to be imprisoned, kept me in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious Gecken Gall that e'er invention ever played on. Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I confess, much like the character, but out of question, 'tis Maria's hand. And now I couldn't believe me. It was she who first told me thou was mad, and then camest in smiling, and in such forms presupposed upon thee in the letter. Pray thee, be content. This practice has most surely be passed upon thee. But when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak. Let no quarrel nor no brawl come to tame the condition of this present hour, which I have wondered at. In hope it shall not most freely, I confess. Myself and Toby set this fight against Malvolio here, upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we have conceived against him. Maria read the letter to Toby's great importance, in recompense for if he had married her. How would this sport from Alice who has followed me rather tell well laughter than revenge? If the injuries be justly weighed, they have on both sides passed.
Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
Why, some are born great. Some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrown upon them. Yes, I was one in this interlude, a one, Sir Topaz. That's all one. By the Lord, fool, I am not mad. But do you remember, sir, madam, and laugh you not at such a barren rascal, and smile not, he is but gagged. And thus the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
I'll be revenged of the whole pack of you!
He hath been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him out and entreat him to a peace. He hath not yet told us of the captain. When that is known and golden tongue convinced, a solemn condemnation shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Cesario, come, for as you are a man, you shall be known. When in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.
When that I was a little tiny boy, with hey-ho, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy, for the rain, it raineth every day. But when I came to man's estate, with hey-ho, the wind and the rain, against knaves and thieves men shut their gate, for the rain, it raineth every day. But when I came, alas, to life, with hey-ho, the wind and the rain, my swaggering could I never thrive, for the rain, it raineth every day. But when I came came onto my beds with hey ho ho, the wind in the rain, with tossed but still and drunken heads. For the rain, it raineth every day. A long time ago the world began with hey ho ho, the wind in the rain. But that's all on our play is done, and we'll strive to please you every day.